What's up, guys? My name is Jace, and let's play Spider-Man. Now, we are right back in the thick of it. Do believe that we can just jump to our next mission. I might see what kind of skill points I have. It just gave me a notification I have one to spend, but I think I'm actually going to save up for, like, the higher tier shit. And... let's see what this guy has.
Nom nom.
Howard, long time no see. How's Pidgey doing?
He's a little down today.
Pidgey.
Misses his cousins. Been a bit of a whirlwind for both of us. Owners of my building rezoned for commercial. We had to move into Feast to get our bearings.
I'm so sorry. New York landlords can really be heartless.
When they kicked me out of my place, they set all my birds loose. Pidgey's the only one who found me. I've been looking everywhere for the rest of them, but with my bad leg and all...
You know what? I'd get around. How about I keep an eye out for him?
Oh, yeah, I could definitely do that. Awesome. Can you get research tokens, or is it like randomized? Seems like research tokens. Okay, boom, research token. Research token. That's pretty cool. Just for picking up the kitchen.
You do that? Oh, thank you. If you have any luck, please give me a call.
I think carrier pigeons are actually extinct, if I'm not mistaken. Alright.
Peter.
So if you're running this place while Mr. Lee's out of town, who's doing your old job?
Me. But I could always use more help.
Of course,
You know anyone?
Actually, I do. His name is Miles Morales.
Why does that sound familiar?
His father was being honored at City Hall.
Oh.
I talked to him at the funeral. He's a smart kid. He's just having a tough time.
I knew a boy like that once.
I remember it helped to stay busy. Might help him too. Here's his mom's number.
Thanks. I'll give her a call.
Hey, you haven't heard from Mr. Lee, have you?
No, why?
Just curious. I've got a few minutes before work. I'm gonna look around, see if there's anything else I can do to help you out.
Oh, you don't have to.
I know. I want to.
Attaboy, Pete.
I should check out Lee's office.
Oh. They're not being nice, we're being sneaky. Dick.
Need help with those veggies?
I learned a long time ago you're more help staying out of the kitchen than in it.
Pete, glad to see you're okay.
Hanging in there.
May said you were at the bombing. I was praying for you.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Thanks, buddy.
This office is locked. How do I get in there? Quietly.
Can I use Spidey powers? Oh, I can totally use Spidey powers. Fuck yeah.
Huh. Never seen that room before.
Am I gonna get zapped?
Whoa, what the? High voltage lines. What needs this much power?
I understand, but the account number is in Mr. Lee's office, which is inaccessible. I will call you back as soon as I can get that information. No, I don't know when that will be.
Oh.
That room I saw from the crawl space. It should be right on the other side of the shrine. Lee did so much for New York. I can't believe he was hiding such darkness inside him.
5 years.
This is the ghost story Lee's father read to him. About a demon that could only be mastered through balance.
Remember, the old man said, only balance can master the demon's strength. Without balance, the monster will turn on any who attempt to control it.
Lee's journal. A key. Wonder where the lock is.
October 2018. Wilson Fisk has been arrested. I can barely believe it. The day I've planned for, dreamed of, is finally here. But
Lee
for some
sounds
reason I
conflicted.
hesitate.
Almost like he didn't want to head down this path.
Can I really go through with this? Things will happen so quickly if I give the word. My men will claim Fisk's arms, his explosives, his secrets. Will use that strength to teach Norman true pain. He'll know what it is to see things he loves destroyed by his own hands. But achieving that end will mean giving up so much. Everything I've built at Feast, all the good I've done, could be wiped out if my plan succeeds. My chance is finally here, yet I still hesitate. Should I turn back? A part of me wants to, but the demon is hungry, and I don't think I'm strong enough to hold it back. Does he have split personalities? Or is he just, like, using that as a scapegoat for all his negative thoughts and emotions? Just saying it's somebody else. And you only have shrines in, I guess, I would assume this is Japanese, to commemorate or remember dead people. And that's probably his wife. Oh. It literally looked like part of the frame. Like a little commemorative. Oh, wow. That is... Whew! That is scary obvious. Jesus.
Some kind of puzzle lock.
Okay, balance of white and...
That seems right.
I don't... What?
Oh, I see.
I don't. You gonna... Yeah. What? Oh wait, does this turn? Oh, this turns this. Okay, so I need to, yeah, probably do this. It's probably gonna turn the whole thing. Yeah, so that turns the whole thing. Is it? Yeah, it does turn that. If I do that, I can do this, and then this, and then this one? Give me a minute.
Yes.
There we go. Okay, yeah. Okay, I got it. Not completely useless. Just mainly.
Whoa.
This is a very...
What are you hiding, Lee?
Jesus.
Lee's giving his powers to the others. How does Lee imbue these with his power? Bioelectric induction? Compressed phase shift? Lee sure is obsessed with masks. Is it a Jungian thing? Like, he needed to pretend to be someone else to let his darkest feelings out? Pretended to be a demon, until he became one. This is all about Norman Osborn. His whole career. Lee must have been obsessed with him. This article is decades old. Must be back when Oscorp was first founded. Oscorp lost a lawsuit about improper clinical trials years ago. Did they cover this up? I've never heard of it. Lee was keeping tabs on Wilson Fisk, too. Trying to predict when he'd fall.
Fisk donation to Osborne campaign questioned. Saves countless lives. Mystery. Was his wife diagnosed with something and then Osborne promised to heal her, gave him hope, and then she died anyways? Or the trial drugs did something to her or him? Oh, why is that all
creepy?
I can't that's fucking weird. That is weird, Vern.
Can feel my power growing, feeding off my anger. Father would say I've lost the path of balance, but he could never understand. The only way to fight a monster is to become one.
That's fucking dark. Alright.
Whoa. This is the folder MJ found at the auction house.
Devil's Breath.
This might help us figure out what Lee's planning next.
Nothing else? Creepy fucking photo. Dodge!
Phew. It's a burn room, wired to destroy evidence.
Skip, please. Okay.
One more. The police had found this. Or may. Don't want to think of what could have happened. Now, how do I get out of here?
This is just like a storage room. It's obvious that shit's up there. So clearly nobody's been in here. Looks like a machine needs to clean floors.
Hello, Peter.
Oh.
Mr. Lee. I thought you were out of town.
Did you find what you were looking for?
Martin, you're back.
Get that.
Thank you.
And heading off again shortly, I'm afraid. Just needed a few things from my office.
You must have heard about City Hall.
Yes. Tragic.
Peter was there. He was very lucky.
At an Osborne rally. I didn't know you were a fan. Well, what matters is you are both safe.
Amen.
But the bombers are still out there. Who knows what they've planned next?
I don't think you or May have anything to worry about. As long as you stay away from places you're not supposed to be. Well,
that was fucking
I should
subtle.
go.
When will you be back?
When my work is done.
Jesus.
Wait!
He fucking knows. And then la-di-da, life goes on. Oh boy.
Captain Watanabe.
I finally got your evidence. Head to the Feast Center in Chinatown.
What am I going to find?
A nice lady named May Parker. And some really weird stuff hidden in Lee's office. But listen, he's got another attack planned.
Where? When?
Still working on that, but I think he's going to use something called Devil's Breath.
Sounds destructive. What is it?
A substance created by Oscorp. Probably a bioweapon of some kind. I have a folder full of info on it. I'm holding on to it for now. I'll send copies as soon as I can.
Okay, we'll check his office. If the evidence stands up, I'll put out an APB.
MJ, hey. Just checking in.
Peter, hey. Can I call you back?
I think you'll want to hear this. Wait, why are you whispering?
Just in the middle of something. How about we catch up over dinner? My place?
Oh, sure. I'll even cook.
Cool. See ya.
Wait, remember how you told me about Lee's corrupting touch? I think I just saw it in action.
How?
Some perfectly nice homeless people just jumped me. Thing is, they had glowing eyes. And I remembered Yuri telling me something similar about the guard who released Shocker.
So Shocker was working for Lee? It's all connected.
There's more, but I guess we'll talk about it at dinner.
Yeah, see ya.
Dinner? What should I cook?
What should I wear?
Aunt May's recipe for wheat cakes. I could never make it work on my own.
I wonder if that's an actual recipe. Just keep running.
Oh, hi, Doctor.
Running,
How are you?
Running,
Parker,
keep running,
exciting
running.
news. Come by the lab.
Like now?
This is my defining moment. Can't wait to show you.
Cool. I've got dinner plans. Can I come by later?
Dinner can wait. You need to see this, Peter.
Okay. Be right there. Wonder if this means I have a job again. Guess I can stop by. Just for a minute.
All units be advised, we have reports of an active bomb situation. Location is...
Friends, today we have a very special caller, breaking important news right here, because where else? Mayor Osborn, thanks for calling in.
Oh, fuck.
No, thank you, Jonah. When you were publishing the Bugle, you were always fair to me. Tough, sure, but fair.
Well, that's my job, Mr. Mayor. All I have is my integrity, and I won't compromise it for anyone. Now, what's this crucial breaking news you're revealing for the first time anywhere on my show?
Well, after the brutal, cowardly City Hall bombing that almost claimed my life, it's clear our understaffed police department needs help. And I want to reassure the people of New York that I am providing it.
Aha! I said it! You all heard me say we needed this. Are you using my idea of bringing in cops from Lake Placid?
Ah, no. Though that was a fine idea. No, this would be a security contractor, much like the ones our military uses to assist our troops overseas. I can't name it until the contracts are signed, but their qualifications are impeccable.
Well, that sounds terrific, Mr. Mayor. Though, of course, I'll have to reserve my tough but fair final judgment until I have all the facts.
I'd expect nothing less. And let me stress, this is in no way replacing our brave officers of the law, just augmenting them in a way that cuts through the red tape and gets results.
Cuts through the red tape.
And results are what we
Jesus.
want. You know, I'm glad you're here, so I can share my theory on how Spider-Man may well be working with the demons.
And a fascinating theory it is, I'm sure. But my doctors are advising me to get some rest now, so if you don't mind.
Oh, of course. Thank you for calling in, Mr. Mayor. My lines are open for you anytime. Jared, did you hear? Tough, but fair! That's our new slogan. I don't care who else is using it. Don't care!
Okay, maybe using that to catch the birds isn't a good idea, because I'm pretty sure I just pegged some poor old lady in the face with a sewer cover. Jesus.
Hey, Howard. I think I found one of Pidgey's cousins. Dusty gray flecks. Might have just left a stain on my suit.
Clarence, guy's a little devil, but he's a charmer. Give him a pat on the head and point him towards Feast. He'll find his way.
No problem. I'll do the same for any others I find.
Alright, so we're going to see what Doc Octavius has to offer.
10:30.
And
Armored
hopefully
vehicle
I
is
can save him. Because I like him. Oh, power's still on in the building.
Doctor.
That's a good sign.
Hello, Peter. I'll be just a minute.
Wow. Look at all this new stuff.
Where'd you get... Oh... No, he would have just sold out to Norman. Sable, maybe? Apparently there's a lot of like pop culture references and shit in here. Like all these little notes. Pick up Aunt May, 10 p.m. feast. Rent, rent, rent. Everybody zoom in. Ooh, what's this?
Really glad Doc let me store things here after the whole eviction thing.
Oh, Peter. I noticed you keep track of Spider-Man's foes. Smart. Easier to craft countermeasures that way.
Vulture might be the smartest guy up on this wall. Not smart enough to duck 3 consecutive life sentences, of course, but still pretty brainy. Mob enforcer turned walking tank. Rhino's racked up enough property damage to destroy Manhattan 3 times over.
Jesus.
Last time I fought Scorpion, he asked if I knew what my skull looked like from the inside. Then offered to show me. Super fun guy. Huh. Electro was the first legit super-powered villain I fought. Till then it had been regular guys in fancy suits.
So there,
Electro was a big change.
So there,
big change.
So there are metas. Super-powered villains and superheroes.
Gonna miss that humorless grimace. We really need to get better about organizing our workspace.
What's this over here? This allows you to work on spectrograph projects. Press X to continue. Your experience and rewards for completing project. Okay, I'm gonna do all of these off camera, so I'm gonna edit all this out because I just want the experience. So, see you in a minute. Okay, I'm done. Oh, that took way longer than I expected. Looking at my timer, like 15 minutes longer than I expected. Thought I'd be done in 5. It took me almost fucking 20. Like, Jesus Christ. Okay. Now, let's get back into the thick of it. Or no, we still have
We've been focused on limb replacement. Connecting nerves at severed extremities, replicating the function of lost appendages.
Oh.
But what if instead we gave people something they've never seen?
The arms.
Something straight from the mind. Unchain all of us from the bodies we've been born with, and instead unleash the awesome power of our minds.
And Doc Ock was born. What you got here, Doc?
Damn it! Why do I keep repeating the same mistake over and over? Norman Osborn cannot be trusted. In matters large and small, if Norman has the chance to profit off another man's loss, he'll take it. It's infuriating. Someday I'll turn the tables. I'll teach Norman what it is to feel helpless and small.
Doc must have more history with Norman than he shared.
Oof. Everybody's hating on Osborn. Oh, are we gonna get some sick 80s jams?
Let's go sunning. It's so good for you. Let's go sunning.
50s music. Not bad. Not for me, mind you, but not bad. Let's start the generator. What? I can't hear you! Okay. Where are we going? What's our thingy? There's our thingy. Okay, let's go do our thingy. Ooh, found something else. What's this?
Our first volunteer subject, Lance Corporal Texador. Lost his arm overseas and now just wants to hug his daughter again.
Aww. My heart. Aww. Well. I think we all clued into what that is.
Where did you get all this equipment?
Called in every last favor. Took out a few loans. It's like we're starting over once again. But this time's going to be different.
It's like a bunch of company logos.
You've been busy.
Just getting started. You know, until now, we've been looking at prosthetics from the wrong perspective. Why restore people to what they were when we can make them better? Okay, I think that should do it.
All right.
You ready?
Everything okay?
Damn it! This is all your fault, Norman, you son of a...
Well, I know who you're not voting for in the next election. Sorry.
Ooh.
I have a habit of making bad jokes in tense situations.
It was a good joke, Parker. Just a bit of an overreaction on my part.
No, don't worry. Why don't you take a break? I'll clean this up and get us ready for another test. So, hope you don't mind me asking, but it seems you and Norman have a bit of a history.
We were lab partners in college. Became friends. Decided to start a business. We both had visions of changing the world, just in different ways.
Wait, you were at Oscorp when it started?
I'm half the reason it's called Oscorp. In grad school, everyone called us the O's. Add Corp to that, and, well, it is a catchy name.
Well, why'd you leave?
Norman became more and more obsessed with genetics. He started a project I considered unethical. And there was this... Anyway, lawyers got involved.
Was that Lee's wife?
I chose to leave in exchange for a settlement. But that money didn't last very long. I've relied on grants ever since. If this project doesn't work,
Don't worry. It'll work. Let me just fix this up.
I'll brew some fresh coffee. Be sure to run a diagnostic on the control unit.
And
could be a
more
short.
puzzles.
Oh, why don't you do the honors this time?
What's wrong with his arm? Is he so desperate to find something because his nerves are shutting down?
I think we did it.
Next step, neural interface.
That's a lot of work for you to do by yourself. Sure you can handle it?
Apparently not, judging by today's debacle.
Because I still haven't found another job.
My funds are still...
I know. It's okay. Don't worry, I'll figure it out. What's a few bucks when you're trying to change the world, right?
To changing the world.
Hopefully we can keep Otto from going down a bad path.
Missed call from MJ. Doctor, I need to go, but I'll be back later.
Don't worry, the work will still be here when you get back.
What's that?
What's what?
We're trying to improve the prosthetics hardware. I should review what Doc's been developing and double-check his work.
Okay, and I've still got a bunch of puzzles here to do. Okay. Okay, so I'll run through those off screen. I'm actually going to stop my recording here. And thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, like, comment, subscribe. That'd be nice. You know, thumbs up for that. And thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one.